adding SnapEngage to Betty blocks the easy way. First of all, we need to point to where the custom component is. In my case, that's local. And then we pull the SnapEngage chat onto the form, and it will say invalid widget ID, which is not strange because we haven't configured it yet. The widget ID is coming from a SnapEngage itself. So you get your SnapEngage widget ID and you paste it in the field. Then you want to tell SnapEngage which user is logged in. So I have a web user component which has a full name and an email address. So that's easy. And I pull this in. And then, well, basically you're done. Well, if you're, for instance, on SaaS, but you're in the European set of SnapEngage, you can choose that. And if you have an on-premises setup of SnapEngage, you can add a URL. Well, basically this one is in the US, so that's easy peasy. What we also need to do is add a reset SnapEngage item to our login page. Because if we log out and we return to the login page, we want to reset the SnapEngage web chat. So basically, we're done and dusted. Let's give it a twirl. So we log in as Piet Jansen, why not? And on the right hand side, there's the widget. And we type it in and say, okay, let's see what happens. Mouse seems to be missing. And then I get a message as I'm Theo Hollenberg and I'm logged in at the hub of SnapEngage and Piet Jansen is calling me. Okay. So I'll send him a message back. So get the other mouse at the service desk. Don't forget your employee number, of course, because that's how we register which person has which mouse, which is always a good idea. And send. And I see that Theo Hollenberg is actually answering my question. So, thanks. And close the chat. And if I go to the hub, I can actually see that the visitor disconnected from the chat 1 minute ago. So basically, then we log out and the web widget disappears. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, just reach out to me on my LinkedIn profile.